You gotta treat them all with respect. That's the key. They all can't be 5-pounders. One of my favorite lakes in the entire world, Lake Champlain. And luckily today is one of the days it's flat calm. I mean, if I was ever to get a place, a summer home, I won the lottery or something crazy, won 17 classics, this would be where it would be at. You got the mountains, you got big largemouth, big smallmouth, really cool atmosphere. So, on our way to St. Lawrence River. I'm a little ticked off. Last time we got 49, which anytime you make a top 50, you know, you did a decent job. But we're gonna have to do a little bit better this time. Officially here. Officially got to New York, traveled all over the country, been to Maine, New Hampshire, all the East Coast for the most part. Next stop, Waddington. Home of the big brownbacks. Let's hope that, anyway. Don't mind us, no mind. Hey, don't you looking at what we're doing? It's top secret stuff, bro. You can't.
No, never mind.
We can't show none of this. This is like the top secret. Plus, why we stayed here. Mark, you caught any bass so far?
3.
3 of them. You on a 5-bag?
That's that TRD cross.
Don't show him. And I haven't even had a bite. See how it is. What's up, everybody? Back at it again on the St. Lawrence River, this time up here in Waddington, and just got to our spot we're gonna stay at for the week, and we got a perfect view of the river. I mean, it's gorgeous, but we're back in the boat getting tackle together. It's always time to get that tackle prep, and no matter when it's one thing about it, Mark, man, we get out here all the time and we get in these boats, it's like you never have your tackle completely like you want it, ever.
That's it.
No matter how many hours we have it.
It don't matter, man. It's always something last minute, middle of the night, you get that bright idea about that one time at band camp moment. And so you try to get it all done, but you never really start or stop rather trying to piece the puzzle together. But get out on the water tomorrow and you'll have that same process go through again. So try to get a lot of it done the night before the first day of official practice. But I'll probably retie and put on new techniques 5, 6, 7, 10 times before the tournament actually starts. So it's a process, step by step.
The good thing is, this week, we don't have that many choices. I think we all know what's gonna win this derby right here. And that's we gotta go to Browntown. We ain't gotta mess with them largemouth. We gotta mess around with those brownfish, and smallmouth up here have been getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single year. And so, I mean, it's definitely potential to have a 90+ pound tournament win. You know, you've seen this year already at St. Clair, almost 97, almost 100 pounds. I'm not going to say it's going to take 100 pounds because I think that'd be crazy, but for me, I think 90 pounds is definitely, or 90, maybe even 94, 95. You just never know. Caught probably the 3 personal best, 3 out of my best 5 smallmouth I ever caught in my life came out of this river right here. So hopefully we can show you a few of those this week. Mark, what do you know about a spin bait? How many bass you caught on a spin bait in your life?
I don't know, 50.
Have you caught that many?
Yeah, I've caught lots. But it ain't like, it's not a technique that I'm like super familiar with, but it definitely does work. And I mean, in certain situations, I like to grab him. He's one of the first ones I'll grab. Schooling fish and stuff like that. I really like to use it then, but that's not a bait that I'm gonna just go tie on you know what I mean? Like,
that's the thing.
I can't leave home without my spin bait. Like, it ain't one of them baits, but
no.
They definitely catch it.
Yeah, this one right here is a Stromarashi spin bait, but a little translucent, you know, that clear water, you want something that has a little shimmy to it. And you know, I'll probably swap some hooks out, go a little bit larger on these. I like to bump them up. I'm messing around with it in the pool a little bit, just trying to sort of figure out the right size, and I think I can bump them up to about a 5. These are actually number 6. I can bump it up to a number 5 or even a number 4. 4 might be a little heavy, but that's the thing. Just trying to get them dialed in and understanding. It's such a subtle little technique. It just barely moves. But I'll tell you what, them smallmouth, they don't seem to mind. They come after him, so gotta have him in boat. You see how, if you look at my colors, I got different kinds of spin baits. I got some Storms, I got some other Japanese spin baits, some 90s, and I mean, I got it all, but for the most part, keep it pretty simple. I even got some rusted ones in there. Just sometimes if you want a little rust on your spin bait, the fish don't see that color very often, and so I try to leave them in there in a bunch of water. And when I do that, it really shows those fish a little bit something different. They really key in on that rust. So I swap the hooks out though.
I'm listening to this logic and I'm like, hey, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna let Jay Wills roll with the rust. I'm gonna keep mine nice and brand new and shiny.
Hey man, was a fish got, hey, when a minnow swims by, doesn't he have some like marks on him? He ain't all just nice and pretty and shiny all the time.
My minnows, when I fish minnows, my minnows are good looking.
They're good looking.
Yeah, they got all their scales intact. They pretty.
They pretty. They go.
I like them cute minnows.
Nah, see, man, you want, hey, when you're looking for something to eat, them smallmouth just want them minnows that are swimming by that are just easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know?
Yeah,
them easy ones.
Oh, that's true.
I ain't getting in on this one right here. I don't even want to say nothing. So, on a real note, there's a lot rides on this one event. You know, we're out here joking, messing around, and obviously I don't tend to have a lot of rusted hooks in there, but sometimes it happens like that. And so but real talk, a lot on the line on St. Lawrence this week. There's classic berths, there's AOY championship opportunities, and you know, we got to get it done as a group. DC's slacking. He's actually out there on Lake Ontario messing around trying to catch a 10-pound smallmouth.
That's big, 10 pounder.
Gosh, dang, there's bigger dang smallmouth out there than most lakes have largemouth. That place is unbelievable. I'm just looking at all the pictures y'all been posting. Holy smokes. Let me go out there. My rod's a little light. I do throw that spin bait on braid. Braid with 4 carbon leader, 8-pound test. I throw 8-pound braid. I'm telling you guys, you're missing out on some 8-pound braid. This is Suffolk Nano, and cast flawless. Just cast like a mile. Any other braid out there on the market, I'll put it up there against it. Just in my mind, I mean, I don't sit here and talk about a lot of products, but when I do about certain products, this is one thing that I put my hat on. That braid is top notch. What about an otter?
Where y'all headed?
What's going on, Otter?
We're Facebook famous now.
You've been there.
To famous.
To you.
Is that how you say it?
In East Tennessee.
Oh man.
It's to you.
To you been to. That's what I'm about to do. Where are we going?
Buster's. You need to change hats there, Buster. No, not you, DC.
Yeah, we'll see. See y'all. Later, Big Pop.
.527. We're allowed to be on the water at 5:36. This is the last tournament of the year. Well, last regular season event of the year, and so with that being said, you only get so many opportunities, and the last sort of opportunity to fish against the whole field and hopefully hoist a blue trophy. And so Mark's already done that, MDJ's already done that this year. Hopefully DC or myself, maybe it's our turn this week. We gotta go put some work in, trust me, because these boys are going to catch them. And I'm not talking like 20 pounds catching them. Like they're going to catch them. It's pretty bad when I only got like three bait catches on the deck. Got like 5 spinner poles. That's bad. I feel bad about that sort of kinda. Like, I don't know. Hey, but the big suckers be swimming around like that, so you gotta have it spinner poles ready to go. Gosh. Drop shots. Golly. It's minute prep. So I put a little bit of a wedge here. So if you're not seeing your line on your transducer, sneaky little deal, you just put a little wedge in your trolling motor transducer, and then it'll kick it forward, so that way you'll see your if you drop down, you see your line, your bait. So just put a little bit of, I just sort of jerry-rigged it today, but I just wanted to make sure I could really see forward a little bit more. Also, actually, if you want to do that, you can see forward just a tad bit more on your 2D. There's the deal. It's time to go. Go find us a couple. Go hunt us up a few. That's good. Tow motor works. Leave me alone. It's bananas. Oh, we got another boat coming in. It's good stuff. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. It's gonna get sunny today. We gotta go. It's pretty dark still, but we can go, so. Time to go. Time to go find us a few of them. What's up, everybody? Starting practice right now out on St. Lawrence, idling around a little bit, and this is the thing. This week, we're inside the top 10 in points right now. Outside chance at an AOI title, possible but not likely. So this one right here, and you try to win every one, but this one right here, we're fishing to win. And what I mean by that is you're putting yourself in better opportunities to catch bigger fish, and you say, like, well, why don't you do that all the time? Because there's a lot of chance. There's a lot of chance involved that you aren't going to get those bites. So this week, I'm going to try to not stop on a place that I know I can't get, a 4.5 pound bite or 4.5 pound bite, because that's what it's probably going to take to win. Now you hear talks of 100 pounds going to take to win. I'm just going to say that's probably not going to happen, but it could potentially take 90 again, 92, somewhere in there. You're going to have a 25, 26 pound bag one day and then back it up with some 22. So that's what we're going to try to go find today. Stay with us. Literally, first drop. It's like a 3-pounder. 297. 3-pounder. Going back down there. Still on a big one though. Gotta grab the pliers on that one. And that's right there. Why you use that Nico hook. 3-pounder. That ain't gonna do nothing. So we're gonna try to find this one of these suckers.
screen off for y'all. See if there are a few of them around here. So basically what I'm doing right now is like you got pretty good current, so it's basically a pretty good way to fish in little high spots and rock piles. Some of them are shoals, some of them are high spots, some of them are points, and you'll pitch that drop shot out there and drift. I'm using 1/2 ounce VMC cylinder weight. It's tick 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 tick. Hitting the bottom, you try and sort of keep it up to where it's up off the bottom a little bit, where the fish can see it. And then normally when you drift across one of them, they doink. And just a real quick way to see how good an area is. You know, you can actually stop and put spot lock on it and actually cast to them once you locate them. But you know, right now, especially if they're scattered out on place, which a lot of times they are, you get about a bite way up there and you get a bite way back here. So sometimes it's nice to be able to just go ahead and drift along with the current, catch you a couple. See, I was wondering why I didn't get a bite. Who wants to bet I get a bite on this cast? I didn't have a cricket one last time. I'm not going to take the bet, so I don't want to take y'all's money. So I could just say I got a bite. Didn't say I catch a fish. Said I get a bite. Baby. And they get on that current, you just can't tell, but I'm pretty sure it's a baby. See him? That is not what we're looking for. Right there. That'll get you last place in this derb. And I mean it. Like last place. 2 pounder. You're like, okay. Baby. It's a big one. Nope. Gosh. Just 3 pounders, man. Come here. Come here. Stop it. I see you suckers. Oh, man. I think it's like a 320. Gosh. 290s to 320. Pitiful when they're down there in 50 though. Alright, so far we found enough bass to get about 75th place. It's about 16 pounds worth. That's not good. That's only 7 o'clock in the morning, but that is nice thing about it. There's definitely a lot of them living in this place, so this river is just chock full of them, just loads of them. But trying to find those little bit better average fish is the key. As always, we all know there's actually one on the graphing box. If one of them get in before that. Oh, there's little. Oh, that's his buddy. Little baby one. Look at him. Acting like he's all bad and stuff. Look at them all down there. Come on, Slim. I ain't got time for your little punk butt. Come on. Get over here. I ain't got time for that. You just stop that. You gotta get them littles up here. Oh, he's actually fat. That's what's crazy. You'll catch one? Man, come here. I'll lay you down right there for a second. I'm gonna weigh you, and I'm gonna let you go. Not a bad one. I'll tell you what, my fingers are hurting already. Three 32. 332. Dang, I thought that was a little. That's what's so crazy, man. You get to like. Alright, we stop. We need to stop. I just like catching them. These ain't gonna help us. I mean, I'm not sitting. Now, you gotta understand, I'm not on the exact deal. I'm sort of just trying to find the deals around. But probably not a good idea to catch them all, because there's enough of them here. It's not like I'll catch one more, but I hadn't caught one over 3.5, which is not good. You need at least a couple places where you pull up and you sit there and you could, you know, set the hook on a few, and they're 3.5 pounders, and that's really the big deal. You need 4+ pounders. You can have 4 pounders. Van Dam won last time with 90 pounds. The second place was 82 or 83 or something like that. So, but he had one 19-pound day. So as long as you're catching 7s and 6s, you can throw some 3-pounders in there. Giant ones too. He had like 26 pounds one day. So demolished the field. Just made us all like little punks. I gotta tell you one story real quick here. Going through line last time, I had my little little Weasley, like 15-14 pounds on that third day out here on the St. Lawrence, and Aaron asked Kevin, Amart asked Kevin, he said, you got enough you saved? And he said, you got enough fish for tomorrow? And he said, lots. He said he didn't even think about it. He said, lots. I was like, gosh, like a boss. And he did too. Oh, there was one right there. That's a better one. Fast. Well, hello. They're all better. Gosh, there's a lot of them on this place though. They're not big. Yeah, come here. Let's see here. Let's see what this one weighs. Look how fat these suckers are. They're just like bluegill. That one's a better one, I think. Stop it. 340. Okay. That's the last one you needed to catch. You get 16 pound off this place for sure, but I just don't think it's going to be much more than that. One day you probably bust a bag up down here. Save them. Come here. Come here. That's pretty good. 381. That's a good one. You can definitely keep them. Out here just drifting around a little bit. About every place you pull up to, you get a bite, but the problem is finding a group of them. Seen a couple on this place, but it's hard to tell how many of them are on these places because they're set down in those rocks so far. So you'll see like one or two, and you just sort of have to stop and fish around and just determine if there's, when you pull one up, normally there'll be a few of them with them if there's quite a few of them, obviously, and then every once in a while you just catch a single. There's one. Oh! Broke him on. There you go, little baby. Okay, get some big gun, Bob. Yeah! Get him up there! Let me grab you like that. No big one, not a big one. There's so many smallmouth in this place, it's unreal. It really is. You can stop that for first. Not. Alright everybody, we're trying to spend some time shallow, trying to figure out how many fish are up here towards the bank. You know, hadn't seen a few, but they've been really fickle. Can't get very many of them to bite, so I'm not overly optimistic on the shallow water pattern being the main deal, which I knew that probably wasn't going to be the case, but just wanted to keep it honest a little bit more too, because some big ones will get shallow at times.
I probably had not enough. I ran down there and I was like, let me just try this, just keep it honest. Caught, I don't know, 4 or 5 right there. Ran back to it about 12, 4 pounder. Or 3.5. Good one. So I gotta get out of here. Got lucky, caught about a 4 1/4. Another 3.5, another 3 pounder. Random. Just caught one like my last cast. About a 2 1/4, 2.5. Little fatty. Oh god. Mark caught him a 20-pound bag today.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Jacob?
He said he had probably 19. Everybody had 19 pounds. It's gonna take 19 pounds to get paid.
We caught a few. Yeah.
Keep them or let them go?
No, let them go.
Big ones?
Like 3.5.
Dude, you guys live in the dream, bro.
Thanks.
Come on.
Oh my God, you're vlogging.
Right.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Do a documentary?
Wow, he's vlogging. Oh my God. I'll be in your video.
Me in your video.
I'll be in your video.
What up, what up?
What up, dog?
I love this comment pro fisherman.
Yeah, we all will.
Oh.
I like fishing. And now I can watch the channel and I'll see
I'll make sure it still works.
Oh. You see, Pip? Not easy to get tons of bites. They sure are fat when you catch one. Gosh, aren't they? Unbelievable. They're like a pound heavier, pound and a half heavier than a normal fish. They are.
I mean, if you put the length of those fish on St. Clair here, it'd be like 7-pounders. Every one of them would be 7.
It's pretty wild.
When you get to
You
17-inch,
look when you see it down there, you're like, it's a 2.5, 3-pounder, and then it comes up, and you're like, oh God, I weighed it, and you're like, oh no, it's 4.5.
oh no, it's 4.5. Nuts. Shoo-wee. That'll be fun. As
Yes.
always.
I wish you could get a lot more bites. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no joke. See, I caught a lot of them. I just didn't catch very many good ones. One place I freaking caught them every day. Drop just.
A long time ago in Everstar, it was like about 60 foot, and I finally caught like 1 3.25 pounder, but it was every time it hit the bottom.
I was just like, ooh.
I don't know what they do
you
down
hit the hook, and you hit the hook, you see this graph light up, blow up.
It bothers me because I know there's places you can do that with like 4.5 pounds.
They gotta be.
I've never found one, ever.
Yeah.
I just kind of mill around and catch one here, one there.
I know, it's pretty cool. I hate that.
Someday though, someday.
One day we'll find that spot.
What's up, Brody?
I'm madder than freaking fire truck.
Because there wasn't no group of them.
Yeah, like,
Not for me, there wasn't no group. I mean,
no. Hell, well, that one place you freaking ding dong. You know that one place that had a freaking group of them.
I'm talking about that hump.
That your one place, yeah.
Oh, you talking about my spot?
Yeah, you dang.
There's a few of them on it.
There's more than a few. You know it's good.
There's a few there.
You get bait on those there again.
I might. That's the only place I know on St. Louis River. A little bitty hole I got. That's it.
That one
The whole river. That
That
one
one
little
little
bitty
dog.
place, and I'm like, let me go check it again. That's what they do. They go.
You're like, yeah.
I love that. Hey, you don't. A lot of times you don't even feel them dink it.
No, you just pick up and say,
You're like, oh, am I
Oh, you're-
hung? Am I hung? You're like, there he is.
You're like,
Biggin'.
God, dang. Am I hung? Am I hung? Heck no, I ain't hung. I'm hung. They ain't no big.
I'm hung on a big.
Gosh, I ain't getting 500 all day. I'm madder.
Hey, I'm gone.
Gotta have backup. Gotta have backup. Don't ever go on the water without another gallon in your boat. Ever. Trying to eat this man before I get out there. Yesterday was not that dang good, and I brought him on the water. Oh, yeah. I might have one.
Yeah, he does.
I see you, DC. Slide over this Sunoco. Being on a slide, you're about to blow that place up. Get up at 4:45 today. It wasn't happening.
Where you going?
I'm gonna watch right here.
On the first.
I'm gonna go from there.
Go up, down, wherever you want to go.
I'm gonna start up a little bit. I'm gonna start like working. I don't know yet.
You're going to go up and hit that point on that left, ain't you?
No. I don't like one. I don't know. I might see you out there. What's up, everybody? Day 2 of practice, idling around a little bit, trying to get away from the crowd. And so far it has not worked. I was hoping to find a few fish away from some stuff. And yesterday overall, you know, I caught some fish, but the thing is here, 17.5 pounds is par. Like, you might get paid with 17.5 a day. So they might have had 19 pounds yesterday all day long. That's, you know, 14-hour day. So not exactly what we need. So, you know, instead of, you know, some of the real popular areas, real popular yesterday. Lots and lots and lots of boats. So, you know, if you're going to spend a lot of time, no matter where I go, I try, like, wherever you spend a lot of time in a place and trying to graph around and find all these fish, you know, if you end up graphing around the same exact areas as everybody else, you're probably going to be sharing those fish. So trying to get away from a little bit of that traffic today and try to find a few that are out away from the crowd. So haven't found anything good yet. Doesn't mean anything though. We'll be alright. There's one. Not a big one. Not a big one. Trying to get him. Oh, come on, bub. That one, that one. Yeah. Not a big one. Three-pounder. 2 3/4. Look at that thing. Yeah. 460. Well, okay then. Been idling non-stop. Might have found a couple bass, but man, it's hard to really tell. It's hard to graph these suckers. The current's ripping and really difficult to see them. Oh, that's good. Looks real good. There's one. What are you? Oh, you're a big salmon again. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. Almighty. You are a bigs. You, sir, are bigs. 4 pounder. There. 4 pounder. And you are 389. Found us a few giant ones too. Magnums. I'll show you this one. Watch this. Oh, giant, guys. Just digging. Oh yeah. Look at that one. T-Rex. Yep, definitely starting right here. For sure, no doubt. Winning hole. I was gonna catch one. Thought. Let's roll. Ain't got time for this. We ain't got time for this. Oh my gosh. I know right there, I'll tell you that. That's a big one. That's a big one. 537. That's awesome. Alright. Well, got another one. Dropped down on him, and he said, give me some of that. They say they're small mouths. You ain't kidding, but their body, they go thick belly one. Woo! 3 pounder. Gosh, 16-incher, 3 pounds. Unbelievable. All right, everybody, I'm gonna put the chesty away. You probably can't see that, but the rain is on its way. Don't want to ruin that. So far today, I actually caught a couple big ones, but been around a couple boats and didn't really want it. Couldn't be all excited or nothing really about them, so I just sort of unhooked them and let them go. I actually caught a big one. Caught a 6 and a 5. Bigs, giants. So a little bit of luck, not a whole lot of skill. Hopefully we can find a few more. Largemouth, boys and girls. Let's hope we're gonna have some fun for a second. Got about an hour before dark. Go swim this jig around. See if we can't catch us for largemouth. Flip around, swim a jig around. I bet there's a couple around here somewhere. Oh, this stuff looks good. I bet this is freaking fire. I bet you this is fire. Cool. I gotta flip. Oh my gosh, I bet this is so freaking good right now. It's a little cloudy, but other than that, I bet you they ain't asking too many questions when you flip it. Right little deal. I bet you they don't ask a whole lot of questions right off the giddy. That's such a dointed. Gosh. You gotta be kidding. Oh. I feel like a pretty decent fish when they bite it like that. Gosh. Gosh. They're so hard to get out of that stuff. Not a big one. Not the mama. Mark will be tripping out, I know. Gosh. Alright, it's gonna go down right here. Watch, guys. Oh, there he is. Not a big one. Oh my gosh, I love that. I can catch smallmouth all day long, but let's be real. When you flip into a mat and the sucker goes dink, go ahead and count me in.
Spot down there. That's what you're gonna go do, bro. It's 3. Because look, the thing is, they bite in the best right off the rip, in my opinion. Big dumb ones.
Like more than one when you hook up
Yeah, the ones where they do that quick head shake, and when they do it, they knock a lot of slack in your line. You think they got off?
And you think they got off, and they're just coming up.
To infinity and beyond.
What's gonna take 25 a day to get paid?
It'll be 150 pounds to get wind, you know that?
You'll catch it.
Heck no. What the heck? What's it really gonna take
Too much. It's either too little or too much.
Well, I went largemouth fishing tonight.
I don't blame you. I did yesterday.
I'm gonna at least catch me a couple of suckers.
I didn't even catch them. I had 12 bites and didn't catch one of them. Me, DC, and MDJ got a dang meeting at the local diner over here in Morristown. We gotta get this game plan put together. One of us needs to win this thing this week. Alright.
So I'm getting a late jump today because we had some mechanical issues anyway, but to add injury to the insult, you can always look to your best buddy. So my roommate, DC, somehow grabbed my set of keys this morning, went all the way down to Waddington. We're here in Ogdensburg, which is like 30 minutes away. I can't go nowhere, okay? So he calls me up, bro, my bad. I grabbed both sets of keys, So I'm like, all right, that's typical DC, it's all good. You know, how we gonna get them back? He's like, you know what, I'm gonna fish up that way anyway. I'm gonna chop up the pond and just throw them to you. So he just pulled up right now and just threw them on the grass. Got me back. So now I can go get my stuff worked on so we can get back on the water.
Alright, tying on my favorite little spinner baits right here. I have to go shallow and check these fish out. Little copper blade action. Y'all don't know about copper blades. Little 1/2 ounce accent. Now, one thing I'm gonna do to them though. One thing I'm gonna add. You know, I'm a big fan of that larger shit. What y'all know about that? A little pink in there. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Trying to find us a couple of them. Oh, get out here in 6 to 8. Wind this spinnerbait around. Alright, recap of the day. Actually, the last couple of days. Been sort of a slow one. I'm out here idling around trying to find a few. And the biggest thing is, you know, trying to find obviously the better than average ones. And it hasn't been that easy to find those fish for me. Caught a couple of them. And when you catch one, you reel it in and you see a couple of them on the graph, you normally head out as long as it's a pretty good fish, 3.5, 3 3/4, you get out of there. So idling around the majority of the day. Actually today it's been pretty uneventful. Caught one 4-pounder, caught it up shallow on a spinnerbait, and that's been about it. I've caught a couple of them out deep, and they've been small, real small. So hopefully I can put on a show, catch a couple of them for you guys in the tournament. And I'll tell you what, you'll see the weights and you'll think, man, that's unreal, but it's not that easy. I wish it was. This lake is, this river is unbelievable with the amount of fish that are down here. But trust me, you're gonna see the weights tomorrow and you're gonna be like, wait, what? How many 20-pound bags do you think they want? 35 or 40?
I would say 25.
25?
25, I think.
20-pound bag.
How many days do you have 20 in practice?
Huh?
How many days of practice do you have 20?
Well, that's 14-hour day.
I know. I think everybody else did too.
Yeah, everybody
I
did.
think it'll be at least 30 people.
I'm gonna catch 14 to 25.
Somewhere in between.
14 to 25. I want to make sure they can see it.
I should be able to see it.
I figured was it any good for you today?
No.
I didn't catch it good at all.
No, I didn't.
I went shallow. Only spot I can get him bite is that one.
Really?
It's goofy. Some real natural.
No, I didn't. I didn't do it.
I had like 3 7-pounders follow it yesterday.
They're like,
That's what they'll do if they're 7-pounders too.
Yeah, they're like-
follow it.
let me
Yeah.
see this thing.